Alright, so this is probably bad lighting, but new project. I've really been wanting to get this done. I was gonna say, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Erin. We just moved into this house in April of this year, and I have a lot of updating, decorating, whatever you want to call it, to do in this house. This is just one of the things that I'm wanting to do. This is our master bathroom, and I am just sort of updating it, making it kind of farmhouse style, and making it just look a little bit more pleasing than just a plain hallway bathroom, which is what it looks like now. So if you want to see what it looks like when I'm finished, just keep watching. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel again. I am just doing a small bathroom makeover today. It seems very, I don't know, it kind of seems minor, but to me it made a huge difference. I'm loving the way that the bathroom came out. Right here I am just taking this metal rack that I purchased at the Goodwill outlet up in Fort Worth, Texas, and I am spray painting it black. And I think I got this black spray paint at like Walmart, I can't remember. It was just a simple can of spray paint. I think it was like $3. So I spray painted the metal rack black, and then I also have this wicker basket that I got at the same place, and I am also spray painting this black. I just wanted to have the farmhouse theme or something similar to it, not exactly a farmhouse, but I really wanted to just convert these both into a black color and just kind of make them very uniform. The fact that I'm obsessed. Don't scare you too much, babe. So the next step that I did was going into the bathroom, and this is the master bathroom, and I was just cleaning the toilet just to make sure that it was nice and clean. It didn't have any mess around it. I pretty much clean the toilets like once a week, so they don't get too grubby, but they still get, you know, particles, and, you know, I mean, it's a toilet. So I did clean the outside, I cleaned the inside as well, and I am using the Thieves Cleaner, which I've pretty much used it almost, I don't know, completely since January, I would say. It is Young Living's Thieves Cleaner, and I absolutely love it. I will either use this or I will use an all-natural cleaner. I don't really like using anything that has like additives or anything because I never know how safe it is, and I want to make sure that I am using products that are really safe in our household. So like again, I used the Thieves Cleaner. I take a capful of the Thieves Cleaner, pour it into the bottle, and then I fill it up with water, and it is safe for everything. I can use it on my countertops, I can use it on my mirrors, my windows. It will even clean my car. Anyways, so that is what I'm using on my toilet. I cleaned out the outside, and now I'm cleaning up the baseboards. We moved into this house in April, and I never took the time to really like clean the house. We were living in a travel trailer before moving in, and I was just excited to get in the house, unload our storage unit into the house, and just start setting things up. So I never really did like a deep clean when we moved in. So I went ahead and sprayed down the baseboards, and I'm wiping them down. And then I don't remember if I included a clip of this, but I did go ahead and spray and wiped down the walls, just because, like I said, I hadn't done that since we'd moved in. So I just kind of wanted to get a clean, I don't know, clean wall. What's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to start off with basically a clean canvas. So I did wipe down the walls before I did the next step. 'Cause where you go is where I go. Okay, so I'm taking a tape measure and I'm measuring the back wall because I'm getting ready to put some wallpaper, some like peel and stick wallpaper. Really, really easy stuff, but let me tell you, this stuff was a challenge. Now, I had previously done the wall that is behind my bathtub, and I did record it, but I didn't post it. I didn't like put it in a video or anything because it was really tedious, and it was kind of embarrassing to watch me put it up. So what I did was I measured the wall, and then as you see me now, I'm pulling the tape measure out to the size that I need, and I'm going to measure the wallpaper to that measurement and cut it. And I did like 8 sheets of this, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to double check that that measurement is correct for the wall before I cut the rest of them. I had a couple that were too short, I had a couple that were too long, so nothing was perfect and nothing was completely accurate, but it was kind of trial and error. This was my second time using this, so, you know, practice makes perfect, no judgments. I will link this in the description below if you guys are interested, but in just a second you'll see me go into the bathroom and actually measure the length of the piece that I'm cutting. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. I want to apologize for my microphone. I know that I'm having some difficulties with it. I am just using an iPhone plug-in cable, whatever it's called, the white iPhone cables, and sometimes I have to like hold it towards my mouth and it's a little bit louder, and sometimes I don't do that, which is a little bit quieter. So I'm trying to find like a happy medium. I'm trying to find a really good way to do a voiceover without like killing your ears or without you guys not being able to hear me. So let me know which way sounds better. I know the last video was kind of rough. I have some headphones that completely don't work and some that are like super muted, and I have some that work really well, and of course I have like 10 pairs of them, so I'm trying to figure out which pair works and which pair doesn't. So I apologize for the last video. I know that was a little rough. I'm working on getting my audio down, and I'm probably going to be ordering a new mic soon. But as you can see right here, I was taking the sheet and I was trying to measure it to the wall, and I think I was standing on the toilet, which I was really super nervous about because, I mean, I weigh like 140, shh, don't tell anybody, and I was so afraid that if I was standing on the toilet that I was gonna like break it. Not that I'm like that heavy, but you know when you're thinking, oh my gosh, if I step on something and I break it, that's really, really bad. So, okay, I have to tell you, this thing was like a super chore. It sounds relatively easy to do like peel and stick wallpaper, but it is not. Now I know that you can get like wall adhesive, and I didn't do that because number one, the can was like 10 bucks, which I didn't want to pay 10 bucks for a can of adhesive. But number two, I was really nervous that if I used it, that it was going to like stick to the wall and I wouldn't be able to take it down and replace it. And I had a hard time trying to get to this really tall ceiling. I don't know how tall my ceilings are, but they're pretty high. So I do have a 5'9" son who probably should have done this, but he was in the middle of class, so of course I didn't ask him. But as you can see, I am setting it up and laying it flat, and I peel it back up, and I'm trying to relay it, and it's not working. And I was like getting really frustrated because my arms were up in the air, so it was like they were getting tired. And I don't know how, but somehow I finally got it somewhat even-ish, and then I just kept on going because I was like, whatever, I don't care, I can adjust it later. And it turned out to be really cool, but let me tell you, when you have high spaces to reach, it's not fun. When you get it started, it's like once it's actually on there, it's easy. But getting to that starting point, let me tell you, I probably could have used a glass of wine afterwards. For every spoken word, I wish for silence. For every storm, I long for peace. Alright, so for the remaining layers, I just took the next sheet and I kind of lined it up the best that I could to the bottom of the first sheet, kind of overlapping it to make sure that there were no gaps or spaces. And I just kind of lined it up to make it look good. That was the easiest way to explain it. So I took the corner of it and peeled off the backing, and at first I was going left to right, but then I kind of realized that it might be easier to pull it from the top to the bottom. I don't know which was easier, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think going from left to right was a little bit easier because going from top to bottom, I had a hard time holding it at the top and pulling it down. Pulling it down had a little bit more pull to it, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is where I'm you see me like losing my grip, so it was pretty comical to watch me do this, but I'm glad it's done. It looks really good, and I probably would do it again, but I have to figure out a better method how to do it.
Whenever I am off to find a sunset, a flavor of a memory, whenever all the stars above are shining, then I know I'll never be alone. Then I know I'll never ever be alone.
You need to believe in all that is true. The sooner the better. You need to believe in all that is right. The sooner the better. So we can get the love going on tonight. The sooner the better. So we can get the love going on tonight. The sooner the better. So we can get the love going on tonight. We can get the love going on tonight. Now we can get the love going on tonight.
This is where I decided to go from top to bottom. So the biggest challenge here was trying to get the back of the paper to come loose from the whole length of the top. And after that, as you can see, I'm just like patting it, and it was pretty smooth once I had the top like connected to the other wallpaper. It came down pretty easily. So in that aspect, I think it was a little bit easier. The only thing with that is you have to make sure that you have it as centered as possible. But it was pretty simple because the length was so short. I think with a longer piece, it might not be the case, but for me to be able to like line it up pretty well, I think this went pretty smoothly.
So we can get the love going on tonight. We can get the love going on tonight. Now we can get the love going on tonight. We can get the love going on tonight.
The next challenge was getting it behind the toilet. And it actually wasn't too bad, but I did have a very small space to work with. The toilet is like literally almost completely up against the wall. So it was kind of a Tetris kind of game to play. So I basically did the same thing. I lined it, as you can see me like pulling off the backing. I lined it with the top, and I made it as thin as I possibly could. And I took the paper and slowly drug it down and then lifted up the actual wallpaper so that when it went behind the toilet, it kind of like folded, and it actually kind of helped it stick better, I think. So I pushed it up against the wall, and as I pulled the paper down, it kind of helped it glide behind the tank, if that makes any sense. So the next part that I had to do was to make 2 different sections so that I could put it behind the toilet, and I also had to tear off small sections because of the tubing, piping back there, whatever you call it. So this was a little bit more challenging, but it was still totally doable. As you can see, I'm like pulling off the paper because it was a really tight fit. So in order to get it behind the toilet, I had to really like pull at it. So that was fun, but it looks good. It doesn't look like crazy or anything, so I'm super happy with the way it came out.
It was a crooked little smile that caught my eye. Time went by and it was her and I
have to apologize for my screen here because generally when I'm making YouTube videos, I'm usually watching YouTube and I'm usually watching somebody clean or organize and just kind of give you like a little bit of pep in your step. So I don't know who I was watching here. It was one of the favorite channels. That may have been Carrie. I'm not sure who it was. Carrie Lynn or Budget Fam. I watch her a lot. Generally, as soon as her videos get posted, I pretty much watch her. So honestly, it looks like Carrie, but I can't tell. So yeah, you'll kind of see my phone like flashing in the back, and that's just kind of what I do to give myself motivation to make these videos. And sometimes I'll listen to music in the background, but a lot of times I just watch videos because that's, I don't know, it's kind of like having a conversation, but not. So I don't know, it's like having a buddy over at your house. But anyways, so the phone will be flashing. It might be a little bit distracting. I apologize for that, but that's kind of what I did because I have a really small space. And that was the only place to put my phone at the time. So at this point, you can see that the right side is done and the left side I'm working on. This is where I had to tear that like corner out for the piping. And as soon as that is done, I am pretty much done with the wallpaper. And you can kind of see the gap on the left. What I did was I took wallpaper from the top part and cut it off, and I filled in those little gaps. So I still do need to go back and completely like cut the edges off. I'll have to have my son do that because he's taller than I am. So it's not 100% done. I just need to go back and like spot check everything. Okay, as you can probably tell, this is a different day. I do things here and there when I'm able to. So if you see me in several different outfits, that's probably why. So here I was just taking off the toilet paper holder because I was tired of looking at everything being black, and then this was silver, and that wasn't working out for me anymore. So I took this off of the wall, I took it into the backyard, and I spray painted it with the same black color that I spray painted the rack. The rack obviously is now dry, so I put that back in there, and I also put the trash can back into the other bathroom. So I am getting ready to give you a little tour of this bathroom.
And if I close my eyes, I can almost hear your song. A picture of you. A picture of you.
All right, y'all, so hope you guys can't hear that. I wanted to show you guys like the overview of what my bathroom turned out to look like. I started on this a couple of days ago, and I never finished showing you guys the final product, but it is finally almost done. I want to put a sign up on the wall, which when I do my final like home house tour, I will show you guys that part, but I thought I would go ahead and show you what I have done now. So this is our master bathroom, and most of the stuff I got from the Goodwill outlet. So here is our bathroom area now. I have this wallpaper is from Amazon. I can link it down below. I do need to have my son go through with the X-Acto knife and cut down the sides because the sides are a little bit too long. He's taller than I am, so I can't reach that up there. So I put that even all the way down behind the toilet. That was a challenge, but I did it. I got these baskets from Costco, I believe. There were 2 for $20, so that's just, I keep it in there because it's black and it you know, holds toilet paper and whatever else I need in here. I did take the toilet paper roll off of the wall and spray paint that black. I got this rug from the Goodwill outlet, washed it, and it just fits perfectly in here. And then this I also got from the Goodwill outlet, spray painted that black. And then I have the Poopery before you go spray stuff that you put in the toilet that it's not going to focus. So Poopery before you go, that's on the top. Then I have my Young Living wipes down here, and then I've got 2 rolls of toilet paper down there, just extras. And I am going to fill this basket up a little bit more with toilet paper just to make sure I have plenty on hand. So that is now what this bathroom looks like, and I am loving it. I am going to hang up a sign on the wall that probably says like have a seat or something to that effect, but I am super loving this bathroom now. Now onto the second bathroom. Again, I did get this little wooden basket, crate, whatever you want to call it, at the Goodwill outlet as well. It had some like purple paint on it and some stickers. It must have been a kid's room or something, but I thought it was really cute. So I just took some white paint and I spray painted it. And my husband is actually wanting to cut it a little bit less wide, I think. So it fits on the shelf better. You'll see in a little bit, but I just spray painted it white, let it dry, and then I took it into our bathroom. Alright y'all, so I am actually gonna get ready to stain this frame. My husband made it for me. It says get naked. Just kidding, this is a half bath, don't make it weird. So I'm gonna take this frame and I'm going to stain it with this. I'm gonna try this briar smoke. I'm just gonna try it. I've never stained something before, so I am actually going to take probably I don't know what I'm gonna use. Maybe a washcloth, a old brown washcloth, and try and stain it. We'll see how this comes out. Alright friends, so this is the second bathroom, and I'm just going to do a quick like overview of what it looks like, and kind of explain where I got it from or what I did or whatever. So quick tour. I still have a couple of small things to do, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. So just going to go ahead and show you what it looks like now, and I will, when I update it, I will let you know. Okay, so nothing much updated over here. I have the diffuser that I got from, I think, Home Goods? I can't remember. This I got, oh, Marshall's, that's where I got it from. I got both of those things from Marshall's. I'm gonna take some wood and border the mirror in here, but that will be at a later time. Then these shelves were made by my husband. This is driftwood from Holly Beach down in Louisiana. So he took the driftwood and cut the edges and stained it, and then these poles were from, I think, Home Depot. So I have 2 of these shelves in here. And then this is the white basket that I painted. I might end up moving this, but for now I like it. And then I have these jars. This is from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna put some cotton balls in there. I have this plant that is from Target, which was $5. The other bottle of Poopery that was from, I think this was from Sam's. And then I have the black basket down here that has toilet paper generally, and my lavender wipes. And then I have this basket that I spray painted outside black. It's like a wicker basket, so I thought it was super cute. And then I have my sign. I love my sign. Get naked, just kidding. This is a half bath, and I stained it. It was that, what was it called? Briar smoke, that was what it was called. This is my first time staining something, so everything is not perfect. I'm gonna have to go back and like touch it up, but I thought it was super pretty. So there's my sign, here's my shelf, and I am just really pleased with this bathroom right now. Alright, so nothing in here is like completely like impressive or anything, but this is what our downstairs hallway bathroom looks like. This is the half bath, obviously. It's just kind of how I've decorated so far. If I do any additional things to it, I will let you guys know. But I'm happy with the way it's come out so far. Anyways, that is the 2 bathrooms that are downstairs. We do have 2 bathrooms upstairs. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything with those yet, but that is the video for today. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up and let me know. I'm working on trying to get more videos out. There'll probably be like once a week, especially with the kids in school, and just trying to get things worked out and all that good stuff. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.